Hey everyone, it's your girl Olivia Logston, and today I'm going to be reading Act 4 of Eisha and the Wishing Star, my wish rewrite. Real quick before we get started, if you have not read the prequel of Leaving It All Behind, I mentioned this vaguely in the first video, that there's a prequel to Eisha and the Wishing Star. And if you have not watched, the prequel is called Leaving It All Behind. If you have not watched my read-through of it, please stop the video and go watch it, because it is very vital that you watch Leaving It All Behind. I'm not just saying that to get views. It's important that you watch it or read it, because Leaving It All Behind goes into Star's father's backstory. It also goes into King Augustus's backstory and how he becomes evil. Also Queen Maya's backstory of how she becomes evil. And it also has a lot of Disney references that are woven into the story, and you cannot be without them. So please, if you have not watched the video for Leaving It All Behind, please go do it. I have a link down below in the little box area. I have a link down below, so please go watch Leaving It All Behind. If you've already done that, we can start with Act 4. Act 4 is loosely based off of the scene from the original where Eisha, I keep getting that mixed up, Eisha and Star meet. So this is loosely based off of that. The only big difference I could say is that Coca doesn't talk, for one, and I took that out because it is unnerving to hear Valentino say he is 4 weeks old and have a voice that deep. It is so weird. I don't like the character of Valentino. It's weird. And I get the whole fuss that Valentino didn't do anything, and I basically did the same thing. Coca doesn't do anything. She's just there to be adorable. Because, what else am I supposed to do? There's not a lot of things a goat could do. And might I remind you, Pascal, besides killing Mother Gothel, he didn't really do anything. The mice, besides running away from a cat and making a dress, they didn't do anything. And plus, they're the only animals that talked. Yes, the animals in Tiana did talk, but if Tiana hadn't been turned into a frog, she never would have heard them talking. So, that kind of gets an excuse. So, it's okay to make an animal that does nothing. Valentino, it's okay that he did nothing. It's not okay that he talked. I don't like it that he talked. But it's okay. The animals are not really there to do anything. They're just there to be adorable. Really. Okay. So, let us begin. Meanwhile, Eisha walks through the woods, contemplating what she felt when the bright light shone. She talks to her goat, Coca, about the moment. Surprised? What was that? In the background, Coca bleats as a light flashes by her. You felt it too, didn't you? The light chases Coca, who tries to run away from it. It was electric. It was joy, hope, possibility, and wonder in the most loving light. Coca, freaked and curious, continues bleating in the background as the light moves around her. Second guessing what she just said. Can light be loving? I sound ridiculous. The light pulls Coca into a bush. Eisha turns around to see her go. Don't I? Coca is nowhere to be found. I'll take that as a yes, I guess. Suddenly, the ball of light flashes around Eisha as Coca bleats. The light moves away and Coca follows it, bleating. Eisha, surprised and worried, runs after Coca. Coca! the ball of light moves quickly through the woods into a barn. As it moves out of the barn, it stumbles into a red onesie made of yarn. The onesie falls down with the light inside, trying to find a way out. "Stay back!" to Coca. Eisha moves closer as Coca bleats in the background. Eisha shudders as the red onesie levitates and faces her. Eisha gasps and closes her eyes, but nothing happens. She opens them and sees something almost out of the onesie. Eisha tries to grab a hold of the onesie, but the light moves out of the onesie and starts to unravel. Eisha and Coco follow behind the string of red yarn. The light moves through an opening in some bushes. Eisha gets down and crawls through. On the other side, Eisha finds a boy tied up in red yarn. Eisha, surprised but worried about the boy, hurries to see if she can help him. "Are you okay?" "I think so. If you could just find a way to get me down, that would be most helpful." Looking around, finds an area where she could start untying the yarn. "I think I've got it." The yarn unties and the boy starts to get loose. Suddenly, the boy falls to the ground. "Ow! I'm sorry. Are you okay?" "I'm fine, I think. Anyway, I'm Star. And you are?" Star puts out his hand, hoping Eisha will shake it. "I'm sorry, your name is Star?" "Yeah." "Okay, strange name. Anyway, I'm Eisha, and don't take this the wrong way, but I just saw this ball of light flash by me moments ago, and when I crawled through the bushes, I expected to still see the light, but instead I found a boy. But you don't look like a human being. I guess what I'm trying to say or ask is, what are you?" "Gosh, this is going to be hard to understand or explain. I'm a wishing star, hence the name Star." "Wishing star? This doesn't make any sense." "Okay, let me put it like this. Okay, before I start reading the song, I'm a star. Yes, I kept the title, I'm a star. I didn't change it. For one, this is him literally just saying his name throughout the entire song. It's funny. One of the biggest reasons why there was no Star Boy in Wish was because they couldn't find the difference between the genie and Star. And yeah, I get that. You can't find the difference. But you literally could have had both. You could have had a Star Boy that shapeshifts into a star form. Like, you could have had both. You could have had both. But no. Disney throws away the best idea possibly that they've ever had because it's too similar to a genie. What about the 7 friends, which are supposed to be a reference to the 7 dwarves? Like, come on. Those 7 friends are supposed to be referenced to the 7 dwarves, and you can't have a star that's a reference to the genie. That makes no sense at all. It literally makes no sense. Anyway, I digress. I kept Starboy mainly because of the love thing, and how can you make a Disney 100th anniversary without making some sort of love interest? Because if you're referencing all the old Disney movies have love in them. Like, Come on, Disney. We miss love. We miss the romance. Where is the romance? We miss it so much. I miss it so much. Yes, we had Kristoff and Anna, but I want the true romance back, where we get some love romance songs, where we get stuff like Rapunzel and Eugene and Tiana, and it's just like, Anyway, I digress. So the biggest change that I make to this song is that it starts talking about his powers. He has a bit of a rap verse, more or less. I'm not great at rapping or writing a rap verse, but Jackson Dollinger is playing Star, so I figured if Jackson Dollinger raps and makes it sound like cool and stuff, he could do a rap verse in here. So, and then it's basically just him introducing himself and his powers and what he can do. So it is kind of like the Genie song. But there are a few minor differences. He gives like where he came from, why he's here kind of stuff. So yeah. So yes, he is like the Genie. But just wait. When somebody compares him to a Genie, wait to see how he reacts to that in the next video. So, let us begin. And yes, I am going to sing it in a boy voice, the best possible boy voice I can do. Please do not be rude and judge in the comments. You can give me any kind of advice whatsoever. Just don't be rude. You can give me advice on singing, songwriting, and I would love that. That would be most helpful for me in all ways possible. So, you can do that. Just don't be rude in the comments. Okay? Let's begin. Have you ever wondered why you look up at the sky for answers? Well, I'll tell you right up there is a kingdom of starlight full of stars who grant your wishes. Oh, tonight you have summoned me, so I've come to answer the call to grant your wishes. Oh, I'm here for all your questions, just 3 simple wishes, I will grant them. If you're still trying to figure out just who I am, I'm a star. So let me get this straight, you're a wishing star from the kingdom of starlight. I'm missing anything else, well I have to go with few rules, so I'll just skim right through them. I can't lengthen or shorten your life, I can't give you immortality or kill anyone. I can't make anyone fall in love with you, and you can't wish for more wishes. Oh, I'm here for all your questions, just 3 simple wishes, I will grant them. If you're still trying to figure out just who I am, I'm a star. I got cool special powers, I can shapeshift into anything. You imagine it, and I can make it happen. You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh, I'm here for all your questions, just 3 simple wishes, I will grant them. If you're still trying to figure out just who I am, I'm a star. I'm a star. Watch out, world, here I come. Boom, I just blew your mind. Yeah, so it's supposed to be a fun song in a way. I also hate that word is auto correcting me. Okay, there we go. Screen won't move down. Okay. So, Yes, I kept the Watch Out World, Here I Come. I changed it from Watch Out World, Here I Are to Here I Come. Sounds a lot better. Trust me, it does. Because the Watch Out World, Here I Are is so terrible. It's so terrible. If I could rank all the songs of Wish, I'm a Star would be at the very bottom. I hated the song, I'm a Star. It makes no sense whatsoever. Trust me, it doesn't make any sense. It accomplished nothing in the entire song. Like, what does it mean that we are stars? That doesn't make any sense. It is not specifically said. Like, literally, I had to figure it out from another YouTuber that it meant we are stardust. I shouldn't have to figure that out. That should be easily explained in the song. I don't get it. The whole, I'm a star! Are you saying you're amazing? Like how when kids used to get gold stars for doing something really cool in kindergarten? No, that's not what you mean. I'm so mad Disney for doing that song. It's the stupidest song ever. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't answer any questions. Anyway. I'm just going to continue. Alright. Song ends. Eisha is surprised and confused. Star is happy that he was able to explain everything in a fun way. Okay, I have a few thousand questions, starting with, how did I manage to connect with us? How did I manage to connect with a star all the way across the sky? Well, that's simple. You wished upon a star, and I came down to grant your wish. That still doesn't explain how any of this is possible. True, maybe it's because you have magical powers. What do you mean? Are you saying that because I'm the king's apprentice and I have magical powers? No, I'm saying that because one of your ancestors was a wishing star and you have star-like abilities. An ancestor of yours came down, married a human. Later down the line, you inherited powers from your mom's side of the family. Whoa. This is extraordinary. Okay, so what happens now? You have 3 wishes. So what's your wish? Well, I wished to finish what my father started, which was to free the kingdom of Rosas from King Augustus and Queen Amaya. I also want to give the people of Rosas back their wishes so that they have a chance. That's a long wish. Wait, this is your father's wish? Yeah. Well, that's not technically your wish, is it? It's your father's wish. I'm here to grant yours. But I don't have a wish. I just want to make my father's dream come true. Because he's no longer here to make them come true. I'm sorry about your loss. It's okay. But you gotta have some kind of wish or dream of sorts. I don't, okay? Fine, but if this is going to work, I have to change some things. Okay, whatever works for you. Okay, first, we're going to take back the wishes from King Augustus. Second, we're going to take down King Augustus and Queen Amaya with the help of the people of Rosas. And third, I'm going to find out what your one wish is and grant it. But I don't have a wish. Well, by the end of this mission, you will have a wish. Okay, you can believe what you want. I will. Now, it's still late at night, so let's go to my house. You can meet my family, and we can get some rest. In the morning, you'll meet my friends and the people of Rosas. We'll also start putting the plan into motion. Sound good? Sure. Okay, let's be off then. Act 4 ends. So, in the original, she goes straight to her friends with Star. In this version, she goes home. He meets her mom and dad. Not mom and dad. He meets her mom and grandfather. And then they go see her friends. And you'll see why in Act 5. I mentioned this. I took, in Act 5 and 6, I took a big chunk of the original Wish scene, a big chunk of it out, and replaced it with a new scene. And I'll explain more in Act 5 and 6 video. So, I hope you really enjoyed this read through. That was my happiest day. Bye!